Rangaha Tamamangayam Taramgay.
Hey guys, here, welcome to my latest track on the PS3 called EA Headquarters. It took me many hours of sort of creating and making to actually end up making this work, because there's sort of like a little twist at the end of the track. And also, I don't know if I'll be able to recreate this on the Xbox 360, but if you guys do want me to, then make sure you hit the like button. Let's try and get, I don't know, 1,000 maybe, if you really want me to recreate this on Xbox. I don't know if there's many Xbox viewers out there, you guys watching, or that'll be interested in this track. So I don't know, just leave a like anyway. But let's get right into this video. Alright, so basically this was inspired by the FIFA community, hence the title of this race, you know, in the EA headquarters. So, you know, a lot of the FIFA players tend to blame their losses on EA for certain games. That is, for example, someone that's really good at FIFA who gets 21 chances and misses all the opportunities against the really bad player who gets 2 opportunities and scores with those 2 opportunities. So that is sort of a term that they say if they lose that game, EA'd, so they get EA'd. So I used that as inspiration for this track, where you sort of start at the top of the hills and you're going downwards towards the EA building itself, sort of the EA headquarters. And where the finish line is sort of in the top of the building, and you got to use this mega ramp that I created, which took many hours of precise sort of, you know, placement to actually get it right and get it working. And the angling had to be spot on, because sort of the road that you need to use to approach the building was a bit dodgy, so I had to use precise angling to get everything right. And once that was done, there was still a lot more to do, because I had to place the checkpoints appropriately on top of the building, which is really tight on the top. So you'll see as we approach it, we're approaching it right now on this track. There's a little bit of corkscrew element involved into this track, as well as a little bit of Keep Your Eyes Peeled, which is another track that I haven't posted yet, which I'll be doing in the future. But anyway, the point of the race is, you know, the EA building itself, EA don't want you to go on top of their building, but you got to do whatever it takes, and you only got that one ramp to go up there. But the ramp itself is really difficult to sort of hit that jump to go on top of the building, because you can have many attempts. And here's the thing, man, even if you're at the front of the race like me here, you can still choke this race, because if you don't hit that ramp the first time, most likely the person behind you will catch up to you, and then eventually there will be this massive collision fest, where people will try and go back and forth. But you don't actually need to go back and forth on the ramp to get momentum and speed, because you can actually hold down triangle to respawn on the previous checkpoint, or the recent checkpoint you hit, to go back and then to start there. But a lot of people don't actually use their heads and don't actually understand that. So what happens is usually people going back and forth, so people will sort of stop your momentum, and eventually you won't actually, when you hit the ramp, you won't actually make the ramp and sort of make the roof of the EA headquarters. This isn't actually, you know, I'm just, the building itself is not EA headquarters. It's just sort of a name that is given because it's annoying to get up there, right? It's just an inside joke. So you got to use this car a lot, obviously. Just go back and forth, go on the top of the roof to use the ramp, then to land back down again. This is sort of going backwards. That part of the track, by the way, with the car lot is sort of new, but this part here is going backwards. Or one of the recent, sort of not recent, but one of the tracks in sort of the playlist that I've created called I Keep Your Eyes Peeled, as I've already mentioned. So now we're approaching the ending of the track. Now I managed to do this the first time with my car here. So you can see here sort of approaching the bumps, making sure I don't go as fast as possible, because if you do get airtime, you're actually slowing down the car initially for the actual ramp here. So you got to go slow on the ramps and go fully accelerate at the ending of the ramp, ending of the bump, in order to make this jump. And then you got to go around with the 2 checkpoints given to the final checkpoint on top of the roof. Now you can fail this many times. You can do this without you know, customized vehicles with supercars, and you can do this with fully customized sports cars. However, I don't think you'll be able to do it with uncustomized sports cars, but you definitely with supercars for both. So you can see we're here. This is the uncustomized version of the supercar. I failed to do it, so you gotta basically respawn here and try and get a speed again. And this was, you know, you see, these collisions will occur for people to stop you from getting your momentum and speed. People going back and forth when they can just press triangle. I don't know why people do that, but I managed to make this ramp. So you could do this without the fully customized entity. You could do this stocked as well, if you guys want to do, you know, stock racing. But with stocked sports, I don't think you'll be able to do it. But with fully customized sports, you can. But this is one of the best attempts I've ever had. Check this out, right? So there's a couple of guys on the ramp for some reason. And then this guy with the Turismo on the right hand side, pay attention to the Turismo. Look what he does, right? He opens up a vagina, and literally I just go straight through it, shooting like, you know, like a sperm. And just one of those weird ejaculations. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy because there was 3 cars there, and it was so tight, and I just squeezed through, Ended up getting the 4th position, unfortunately, because the guy that actually came behind me ended up squeezing through. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Try it out for yourselves. Link in the description below. It's on PS3 at the moment, but if you guys want me to recreate on Xbox 360, leave a like on the video and let me know in the comments below. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. I'll see you guys soon. Check it out. So now, good night. Peace. Yeah! Oh, by the way, if you guys missed out the previous video, I posted a pretty funny sort of tractor orgy. You guys can check that out. Click the annotation on the screen. We'll take it straight to the video. I'll see you guys there.